There's much traffic, so they stopped the traffic. They laid a wire across. The tail hook came down. Chute in the back popped out, and they brought her up, taxied her in.
What's happening, everybody? Thanks for stopping by and checking this video out. I'm Brian. I'm cruising in the War Wagon, and we are headed out of town. I've been down here before, but it's been a while. Probably maybe 3 years. One of the first adventures I took the War Wagon on was down to Empire Ranch. It's supposed to be a really beautiful next few days. I don't have much going on. Let's head on down to Empire Ranch. Here we go. We are at American Legion, Post 109, Corona, Arizona. I'm here with Bill, and Bill is the man who takes care of this plane, and he's going to give you a little bit of history on this plane.
Yeah, this is an F4E, tail number 66-0294, and the two guys' names on the front, Jerry Bolt and Chuck Lynn. The aircraft's dedicated to them. Jerry Bolt used to fly the number 4 aircraft in the Thunderbirds, and Chuck Lynn was a crew chief that was leaving. And Jerry had taken them up for a ride just before he was going PCS, and the aircraft that they were in had a malfunction and crashed, and both of them were lost in the accident. The aircraft did serve in Vietnam from 1970, I don't know the exact month, until 72. She left Da Nang and went to Udon, Thailand for a short period of time, back to the States, and shortly after that they needed another Thunderbird aircraft for whatever reason. And she was in the 66 group, and that was the same year that the original Thunderbird aircraft were picked. And she's been here since 1994, and she was painted in 2004 time frame, between late 2004 and 2005, and a dedication ceremony was in Memorial Day of 2005.
Excellent. How long have you been taking care of this plane?
I've been taking care of it since 2016 or 15, around that time frame. I start my 10th year this year coming up. So.
Excellent. Well, from here it looks like you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh yeah, the guys that painted her and stuff like that, it gave me enough to work with, and a lot of waxing, polishing. Everybody says, what do you do? I says, well, once a month I go out and run the engines up and stuff like that, and everybody looks at me, you do? I says, sure. Or they ask me how it got here. And I says, well, right down here on Houghton Road back during the day, it wasn't much traffic, so they stopped the traffic. They laid a wire across, the tail hook came down, chute in the back popped out, and they brought her up, taxied her in. Of course, I'm lying.
No,
anyway.
You tell the story well, though.
Yeah, well, I've had years to practice it. She actually came down Wilmot Road, and if you live in the Tucson area, back in '94, it was still a dirt road until just a couple years back. So the guys that towed her down there had to fight the potholes, tree limbs, and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
And they towed her all the way from the Wilmot Gate at the base. She made a stop at Pima Air for a little bit, and then they towed her underneath the I-10. And on the top of the aircraft, there's a section up there. They actually removed that so they can fit her underneath the Wilmot Bridge going underneath I-10.
Wow.
Put her back. Oh, actually, they got her here, then put her back on and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the complete story. Then they towed her up, obviously, Sonoita Road, and came in here and parked her. And stuff.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate the history lesson, sir. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
And keep up the good work. Hope you guys enjoyed that little history lesson. Now we're going to head on out to the land. camp spot now. Out here east of Madera Canyon. I'm not sure what this area is called. Might be called Gardner Canyon, but I'm not exactly sure. No signal out here. Passed about 5 camps on the way in. I'm probably about 5 miles in off of Scenic Route 83. And this is, I think this is state forest land. There's a War Wagon. And yeah. Maybe we'll get the drone out and see what this has got to offer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 67 degrees in here. It's 39 degrees outside, if you can see that. And it's only 7 p.m. It's going to be a cold one tonight. We got the diesel heater cranking. I don't even know what I got it set at. I got it set at 20, so I don't know. That's like 75, something like that. Anyway, kicking back, watching The Road Warrior, greatest movie ever made. Boom! All right, everybody. That's going to do it for this video. We're going to pick up the next video the next morning or tomorrow morning. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Keep on vanning. So that's what I've been trying to find. But this has been very hard to get here.